Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. This is your reading. We have Sun in Capricorn, and the overall energy for your reading is status, working diligently towards your goals. What are your goals? And how committed are you to them? In this reading, we're going to look at what's fated to happen in the situation for you. I don't know what the reading is going to be yet. We're going to allow Spirit to guide us there. But I do know that I want to focus on what's fated to happen for you in this connection or in this situation. What is this relationship guiding you towards learning? What are you meant to learn here? I'm going to channel your mirror work and integration. What is it that this relationship is activating? What sort of shadow work and integration work is this relationship activating? And then we will draw an oracle message from the shadows, from the Blue Messiah oracle message, also to give you further guidance into what it is you want to be working on right now and to offer you an exercise. So a lot of value coming through for you in this reading here. All right. So if you're new to my channel, I'm High Priestess Elif, and I welcome you to evolve with me. You have entered a sacred space. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their sacred flames burning. I give thanks to my guides and keepers, your guides and keepers, for bringing us together. I am a universal channel. I do not sugarcoat these messages. They are to serve your highest good. All right. So if you find that the message resonates, claim it without a doubt. If it doesn't, leave it for somebody else. Returning subscribers, always good to have you here. I want to thank you guys for all of your love and support on my channel. Thank you for taking the time to comment, like, share, and do all of the things. We are all in this together, okay? So your support is valued and I really appreciate it. I've decided that I want to do a giveaway in thanks to those of you who have decided to watch 2 extra videos per month in support of my health. I'm not always able to come on here and create as much content as I'd like to for my YouTube channel because of my fibromyalgia. I can often spend days in pain and my energy is not always what I want it to be. So for those of you who have decided to support my channel by watching 2 extra videos, please comment and let me know if it's your first, your second, and your third. When I see that you have watched 3 videos to the end, I will put you into the draw. And then you can win a full reading or you can choose to have a coaching session with me. All right, so that will be me saying thank you. I always like to give back. But thank you so much for your support, returning subscribers. So I think that's all that needs to be said. Let's get into Capricorn's reading. So Capricorn, working diligently towards your goals. You do have the number 10 here. And you also have a pyramid. Beautiful symbolism. The number 10 is about closing a cycle. So there's some kind of end. Something's coming to an end. Something's closing for you. And it's Sun in Capricorn, so it's in your outer world. Perhaps it's a relationship or a situation and something outside of you that's closing out. Okay, so let's see what is happening here. Don't give up on your goals, Capricorn. You are simply being redirected. All right, so what is the overall energy with your person? You've got 7 of Swords. All right. 7 of Swords holds the energy of betrayal. I think your person feels betrayed or you have been betrayed by this person. The 7 of Swords is the energy of looking back, of something being unresolved from the past or something being unresolved within the past. What is crossing this energy? Page of Pentacles. All right. The Page of Pentacles is daydreaming, it's visualizing, it's fantasizing about what could be, but the page doesn't often take action. So perhaps your person did a lot of that, daydreaming, thinking about what could be done, or what could happen, what is possible, but perhaps didn't feel like they had the capacity to take any action towards it, towards making it happen. Okay, the message I'm getting here with this Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, Spirit is saying, this is someone who spent a lot of time thinking about what is possible, but also manifested this betrayal. Someone going back on their word, someone not keeping their promise. There's definitely a fear of the Seven of Swords energy that's been manifested here. What's happened in the recent past to bring Capricorn to this place? Six of Cups. There was a reconciliation here in the past. There was a reconciliation. Why did I say Seven of Cups? This is Six of Cups. Six of Cups is reconciling with a soulmate. Love, reconciliation. Being shackled to the past has... I don't feel like this is the first time that you guys have given this a go. But the past, something from the past keeps coming to sabotage this connection. What is leaving the experience? The Fool. Okay, so the Fool is about taking a leap of faith, trusting Source, believing that let's do this, it's going to work out, it is going to work out. That faith has left this connection. That faith in, let's just take the dive, take the plunge, we will land on our feet. That energy has left the connection. This person no longer feels like this relationship has the capacity to land on its feet. There's a trust and a faith. Some would say the Fool is blind faith. There was a blind faith here, but it's left. It's gone now. It's been, yeah. There's a more jaded energy, a more jaded expectation now. What is the opportunity coming in here for your person? The Knight of Cups, yeah. There is... the Knight of Cups comes out in the reverse, though. The Knight of Cups is about an offer in love, making a new offer, receiving a new offer, but it's in the reverse. So this person is not open to taking this offer. Yeah, they've lost faith. They have lost faith in this connection because of a betrayal. Perhaps this is you who has lost faith. Perhaps it is both of you who has lost faith because of this betrayal. And the Seven of Cups that came out earlier on is usually someone keeping their options open. It's also someone that is, it's also an energy of being confused and allowing confusion to devalue a relationship. What is happening here for you in this connection, Capricorn? What is happening? What is coming in for you? What is happening for you right now? 10 of Cups. Wow. 10 of Cups is a lot of love. It's happily ever after. I feel like no matter what's happened in this connection, you are feeling happy. You have happiness, you know, you have a sense of fulfillment. Emotional fulfillment. Happily ever after. What works in your favor? What works in your favor? You've got the Two of Pentacles, as you are making choices towards more stability. That is your dominant intention. You are moving towards more stability. External influences here. You've got the Ace of Cups. Perhaps that's new love coming in for you. A new beginning in love. Maybe that's why you have this 10 of Cups. Perhaps what needed to take place was just for this chapter, this cycle to close. This connection, this relationship represented a cycle, you know, and that needed to close for you to have this new beginning in love. Something needed to close out here. How is it that this person feels about Capricorn, my Capricorn collective right now? How is it that they feel about Capricorn? We've got the Knight of Swords. They feel that whatever is, what no longer serves is being cut out. What's not working is being cut out. There's clarity towards what they want. There's more clarity about what you want. What are their thoughts about your connection? King of Cups. Their thoughts are that you need to do things on your own terms and you need to do it in your own way to serve your highest good. They're not taking all of this personally. They know that there is a lot of love here, but for some reason there is something from the past or something that still was unresolved that needed to be readdressed. Hopes and fears. What are their hopes and fears, Capricorn? Oopsie. 5 of Cups. Is grief, sadness, loss. I feel like you guys have faced your fears here. You know, it's okay to try. It's okay to give something all you've got and allow it to serve you in whatever way it's meant to, and it does not have to work out in a particular way. It's okay if it turns out the way that it's meant to. I feel like you guys have experienced such loss in the past, and the fear of loss, the fear of not being enough, the fear of not having enough, the fear of being abandoned and rejected. I think that both of you have been able to face that fear here in this situation. Outcomes. What is the outcome for you? The World. Interesting, because I see a new beginning. I see a 10 of Cups here. It feels to me like this is done, but for some reason the outcome between you is the World. There's definitely a closing of a gap here. And Capricorn, for those of you who this message resonates with, you close a gap in this connection, whether it's in the 3D, you come back together after a new beginning of some sorts here that you have independently, or perhaps you have this union, this reunion internally. Perhaps it's not a 3D one. However, Spirit is saying, no, the world is a 3D coming together. There is a closing of a gap here. There is a closing of a gap between you. I feel like something needs to be closed out. with the Seven of Swords. The tendency to self-betray, there's a betrayal. There's a betrayal that needs to be closed out. Something needs to be closed out here. Right, what is fated to happen between you? What is fated for this connection? It's this one. Self-love. Self-love. This relationship has come to teach you both to meet yourselves on a deeper level, to fall more and more in love with yourselves. We've got this black cat here. This is Hecate coming through with the moon. Self-love. Fall in love with yourselves more. Now, let's get your oracle message from the Blue Messiah deck. What is it that this relationship, what is it that you are meant to learn here? What are you being guided towards by this? I feel like someone has lost faith in this connection altogether. But have you lost faith in love? You know, what is it that this hurdle, this challenge is guiding you towards? All right, these are transformational messages for the soul. What are you being guided towards here for my Capricorn? Thank you, Spirit. A creative spark. Look at that beautiful, beautiful card. A creative spark. This is activating your creative spark. You have the number 6 here again. Right. Being creative is a courageous act of breaking away from fear and exploring your expansive soul. Every soul is creative at its core. The only barriers that stop creativity from flowing through you are the limitations of your mind, such as apprehension, fear, criticism, and judgment. This card represents the need to let go of any thoughts that stop you from exploring your true creative nature. Exploring your creativity is a wonderful way to witness the unfolding of your magnificent soul. Like a mirror, you delve into the deepest parts of your soul and better understand who you are. Your journey blocks strengths and limitation and limitless creative potential. When you choose to be creative, you walk through your fears of not being good enough and break down walls that have been stubbornly built over time. With every courageous step you take to explore your creative light, you gain greater clarity and insight into who you are, and you move closer to that creative, magnificent light inside of you. The creator energy within you is realized, and you join others who are committed to a world filled with peace, love, and harmony. When you explore your creative light, you can no longer pinch yourself off from the source, all right, that you are connected to. You open gateways of inspiration to ignite your inner child and connect you to your inner truth. Allow your imagination to run wild and authentically express the light of your creative soul. The exercise that you are being guided to is explore your creative side through expression, such as painting, writing, dancing, and singing. Your affirmation is, I am a creative channel of love, expressing the brilliant light of my soul. Let's channel your message here. All right, what is it? What shadow work and integration are you being guided to by this connection and what you are experiencing right now? Dear one, For the longest time, you have looked at the world, observed it as if it is separate from you. You feel safe in that observation, as if you are inside of a vessel, inside of a globe, looking at the world, an orb perhaps, looking at the world and observing from a safe space, a separate space. Your creativity and your power, the power that you possess to create, to add to, and to contribute to this world, is stunted in this separation. You have seen yourself as small for far too long. As if worlds are born and die and combine and activate and expand separate from you, and it's simply not true. You see, from inside of this orb, this vessel, you have no mirror. This relationship, this love has come to be a mirror to you, to shine upon you the ways in which you separate yourself, but also the ways in which you bottle your magic, your power. You came here to contribute. You're a powerful component to the change that is taking place on the planet right now. But it cannot remain bottled. It must not remain bottled. Your fear of the responsibility that comes with is what has kept you and your world small. You have come here for much more than you have allowed yourself to ever have or be. In order to be, to embody, and to honor who you truly are, you must engage. You must step onto the dance floor and dance. You must allow the dust to rise, the earth to be disturbed. You have felt powerless in so many ways in your observation, and you have been taught that remaining at that distance is best, but it is not. You have maintained even this distance within your relationship. So even the love that you send out into the world cannot touch you because you are in the vessel where nothing can touch you. And it is an illusion because you have still been touched. So this is about self-love for you. Creativity goes beyond just making pretty things. Creativity is allowing yourself to fully engage in life. And both you and this person avoid that engagement in one way or another. So you represent two opposite sides of the coin. But it is time for you to allow that bubble in which you live to pop. It already has. It popped a really long time ago. The idea that you still live within that bubble, within that vessel, is an illusion that only separates you. So yes, your senses will be overwhelmed. But it is the next stage of integration for you. Your shadows cannot always just remain cast to the side. You must be able to feel them. Taste, touch, smell. Appreciate them. that is your integration work. Beautiful message there for you, Capricorn. And I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you would like to get a private reading done, or you'd like to get coaching sessions, perhaps you'd like spiritual coaching to help you navigate a particular area of your life, perhaps to do your shadow work, to do your integration work, to have that facilitated is always beneficial. They are shadows for a reason. We have blind spots to them, so you must have a coach. Well, you don't have to do any of this on your own. My details are in the description box below. Whatever you choose to do, beautiful, do what is best for you. Love and light. See you next time. Bye now.